in the game.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us ball. Before
EA Sports welcomes you to the
Williams starting with the pass here. Caught by Theo Johnson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. All set to go now from the 35. Williams on first down. to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Let's go now. Go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Ready, check, hurt. 60 Eagles, 60.
Again, it's Williams. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are...
Giants and their quarterback ready to take over once again. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Head the street, go!
First down throw by Williams. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the pistol, Williams forced out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
The previous play is under review.
So not the result that Nick Sirianni was hoping for. His challenge is unsuccessful. Here's Williams. He has room past the 25. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down, Williams to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants take a 7-point lead in the first. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones...
Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. On play action, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
To the air yet again, Williams. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Finds him over the middle. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3, third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, Tracy gets it. And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Williams to throw on first. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
We've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And it's now a two-possession game as the lead grows to 11. Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First down, Williams. Jump off caught by his back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Go! 60 each.
Here's Williams again. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Good moving try, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Williams set to pass. On the move, headed right. He's going for it himself. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, Giants.
Williams will look to throw. Taken in by Downs, left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage. Give him the first half try.
Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Williams to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 37 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Williams on first down. Hits him on the out route. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they... Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. To throw, Williams. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ready? Hiking 18.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First down, Williams to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second and 10 now. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Again, it's Williams. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
To the air yet again, Williams. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds him on the crossing route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he will not score, but that does set him off, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's a design run. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the third. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him. Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Williams to throw on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. Giants ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. First down, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, New York.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Lion.
Here's Tracy once more. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Williams to throw on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
A 58-yard
Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And they... The Giants headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Out of the pistol, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Going again on 2nd, Williams. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And this is going to be a pick 6, touchdown Philadelphia. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches.
The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. All right, Brock, take us inside this huddle. You just threw a game-time pick 6. What are you saying to your guys?
Well, what you're really doing, Kate, is presenting. You know, yeah, you're calling the play, but it's your presentation, it's your demeanor. You have got to put that mistake behind you and be so mentally tough and have the guys feed off that.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Now Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Dumped off to his running back. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So a stoppage following the play. Tyrone Tracy in some pain. He's going to get some assistance now. Hope it is for something minor. 3rd down. Here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Giants ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Another catch here for downs. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. Incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scanaboo. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. You all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I can reckon that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some. Man, Jordan, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make